Hey, it's Jason from Bohemia Bees. We're going to go ahead and mark a queen today. And we've got a one-handed queen catcher here. And we're going to use that. And actually, my daughter's going to mark the queen. So one thing we're going to do is go ahead and locate a colony. You want to go ahead and find a queen that you want to mark. And you got our smoker going here. So we're going to put a little smoke in the front of the hive just to calm them down a bit. We'll crack the lid and put a little smoke inside. That'll calm the bees down so that they are not all riled up. And we can try to locate a queen. All right. We only got 3 frames here in this nucleus colony. This colony is being built out. And actually, we have a mated queen now, and she's doing pretty good. So I want to go ahead and mark her. As we grow the colony out, we won't be able to identify her. So we've got a frame here, and I think I've identified her already. But she's running fast, so I want to be able to. I can catch her in the catcher really quick. So it looks like she's going to run around the other side of the frame here, and we'll go ahead and guide her to the middle of the frame. But she's running around the frame, and we'll take the one-handed queen catcher, slide the little drawer open, and you make sure the plunger's up, and then we're going to set it right here where she's on the frame. You'll see we'll set it right down on top of her as she's running around to kind of catch her right inside the little catcher. Just set it right there on top of her. And she's inside there now, and there's a little drawer, a little door here that's going to slide. We'll slide that. See, she's in here. We'll slide that closed, and that way we have her captured inside here. Now the catcher is nice because the other bees, if they get caught inside, can squeeze out the little slots, but she cannot. All right, so I'll put my frame back here, and now my daughter's going to go ahead and mark the queen. Once we can get close the lid up. A little puff of smoke to kind of get the girls to get back in there. And here we go. All right. You can see her inside there, running around. She's a nice sized queen. And McKenna's got a green pen. We used green this year for 2019. And what she's going to do is we're going to take the plunger and we're going to push the plunger with the queen on it inside, and it's going to gently press up until the queen is calmly in position, and then McKenna's going to mark her abdomen. You see the black part of her body just in front of the thorax behind her head, and she's going to make a small dot, a small circle dot, a little bit more than that. You want to be careful not to get it on her wings or her antennae. You don't want to damage the queen in any way, or they will reject her. So we'll let that dry, the paint dry on there. Good job, McKenna. And as that's drying, we're going to go give it a minute or so, and then we'll put her back in the colony. All right, now that is dry, we'll give them a little more smoke just to calm them down. They tend to be feisty here during a dearth, so that's why I use more smoke than I typically do. I typically don't use smoke as much, but during a dearth, bees tend to be a little more feisty. And dearth is when there's no nectar flow. So we're going to take our queen catcher here now that we have her trapped in, and we're going to release her right on the frames. You can literally flip the thing over. You want to be careful to make sure you lock that plunger in place. If you don't lock it, it'll fall down on top of her and could damage her. So you lock that plunger, you set it down on there, and you slide the little door open, the little trap door, and she will run around for a little bit until she realizes there's an opening up, and there she goes, right down in the frames. Got another bee caught in there, but she slid down between the frames. Let me get that other bee out of there. And there we go. So now we've got the marked queen inside the colony. Colony looks good. She's laying eggs. There's a larva and capped brood, and there's stores in here. So it's a good growing colony, and we marked the queen now. So great job. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share it with your friends.